What's up, everybody? Welcome to Ask the Bros 6. We are 6 in already. We're just pumping them out like crazy. You guys sent awesome questions once again. So we're excited to answer these.
Okay, so that's what you sent me, so I don't know where you want to start.
Alright, we're going to start with Black Stallion because it's a question Ryan can answer, but I can't, and I'm interested.
Okay.
Alright, so he says, how would you rank these 3 drink choices between beer, wine, and liquor? So that's the first part of the question.
I'm finished doing a quick one. Sorry.
Ryan's excited.
We haven't really gotten any liquor questions, so that's tough. First of all, big fan of all 3. Let's just get that out there. But I think I would have to go liquor 1, beer 2, wine 3. Just would be my personal preference.
Okay. And what is your drink of choice to order at a bar?
So I'm a big whiskey guy. I think probably whiskey Coke should probably my go-to. Actually, I've been doing whiskey and diet lately because I think what
diet.
Well, because I mean, I get like the whole debate of like regular soda versus diet, like which is healthier. Like they're both bad for you, but like I think the fact that there's like I think my stomach just does better when there's no sugar. Like I think I just handle the artificial stuff a little bit better.
Just a little
I mean,
better.
I don't know. I think I'm waking up a little bit like feeling a little bit better the next
It's
day.
not hitting you as hard.
If I'm drinking like with diet.
How do you show love and how do you want to receive love?
Is this the same guy still?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you go first? I need to think about that.
All right.
That's a tough question.
It is. I think it depends on the person. I think either actions or words. It really depends on what makes a person happy. Some people like compliments. Some people like acts of charity. So like just working with whatever people like.
Depends on the type of love too.
Right. Relationships versus friends versus parents. It's all different types of love.
God, that's a tough question. I feel like showing love in actions just means a little bit more because I mean, like anybody can say whatever they want, but you know, like going out of your way to do something for someone is kind of, you know, it just means a little bit more. I don't know.
Yeah,
kind of just
that makes sense.
Yeah. So I guess that kind of answers both. I don't know. That's a tough question to answer.
How do you want to receive love? Do you like actions or words better?
Actions, words don't mean shit.
Yeah, okay. That's
For
so
sure.
true.
For sure.
People can say anything, but
Yeah.
yeah, okay, I like that. In what ways have you lost the genetic lottery? My legs.
Me too.
Yeah. It's annoying. They just don't grow.
That's because you don't squat past 90. We've talked about
I
this
started
off camera.
squatting at 90 now, so that's good. We're getting
Okay.
there.
Good. Making progress.
Yeah.
Lost the genetic lottery. I think.
So
I don't
basically,
know. I'm fairly on the short end.
do you wish you were
So-
taller?
Yeah, not like a lot taller, but like maybe a few inches. You know, when people
Everyone
always-
wants a few more inches.
Like, well, I mean, here's the thing. Like, you know, how, like a lot of girls would be like, "Oh, I only like guys who are like 6 foot or whatever." Like, I don't even need to be 6 foot. Like, I'd be happy with like 5'10".
Right.
Like, I'm 5'1" right now, so
You're not 5'1".
they don't know that. We're sitting down. It's fine.
You're 4'7".
You know what's crazy is I was actually 4'11" my freshman year of high school.
Were you scared
What do you mean scared?
that you weren't going to grow anymore?
No, I knew I was gonna grow. I don't know. I just didn't.
What do you actually know?
Like 5'8".
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, even like 5'10", I'd be cool with, but
I'm
Lost the genetic
5'9.75".
you're what?
5'9.75".
Did you say you're 5'10"? All right.
Question 2.
Scott's View 2 asks us, what's the current living situation for each of you? I think I kind of know, but not sure. Just curious. Thanks, guys.
You go first, because I think you do touch on that a little bit when we started Ask Bros 4.
Dude, I don't remember. They're all blending together at this point.
They
We've
are.
done so many.
We have done all that.
Yeah, so I just moved into this place back in March, out of the parents' house finally. I got 2 roommates right now, 2 guys are rooming with in college, so
Back in March.
yeah. Which feels like it was forever ago, but it really wasn't.
It really does, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like 4 months ago. Right now, until I move to California, I'm living with my mom, but I pay rent, I pay all my own bills and like groceries, so it's the same thing as having a roommate. It's just my mom.
Yeah. That's what, see, like, I was home for, I think, 9 months after I graduated, and I kind of had the same situation going too, so.
Yeah, it just feels like a roommate at that point.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you for the question, Scott. Now, Glenn, you finally... What the heck? All right. What have you always wanted to try but never found the courage to do? Get a tattoo.
You want to get tatted?
I would love to.
What would you get and where?
Well, I want them all on my legs, I think.
Okay. What would you get,
You
though?
like
No, it's fine. Placement doesn't really matter. It's more about like what you get. So like, what would you get?
For Ruby, I wanted a phoenix symbol here.
Okay.
And there's some other things, but I'm not gonna probably get it because
So what's stopping you?
the actual process itself.
Okay, so you're.
I feel like halfway through I'm gonna just like faint and be like, I can't do it. That's literally
so like
my
it's the
concern.
needles that scare you.
I
then.
hate needles, hate blood, like that kind of thing.
Huh. I'd go with you to get tatted. We could film it too.
That'd be content.
Dude, that would be solid actually.
Would you get a tattoo?
Probably not because. Well, actually, okay. So here's the thing. Like, I actually have like I've very strongly considered getting tattoos before, but like if I ever got one, it would be back left shoulder for sure. That's
Right.
like that's the spot. But like, there's a bunch of different ideas I've had, and my heart's just like not totally set on one.
And it's not
like,
something
I
you'd be
wanted
like,
to-
okay, I changed my mind. Now I want this one after. Like,
Yeah. Plus, too, like I want it to like really mean something, and like all the ones that I've thought of like do really mean something, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Plus, like I feel like I'm gonna keep getting bigger, and I don't want it to like stretch and look weird.
Oh,
So, like,
bigger.
well, dude, I'm only 23 right now. Like this is probably not the biggest I'm gonna get.
Yeah.
Like I'm not stopping.
They say your
working out
muscle
anytime
fibers
soon.
grow till you're 25.
Well, that's usually because your testosterone starts to decrease, but whatever. Anyways, we like.
Testosterone.
Yeah, so we can get off the tattoo topic. Though. What's something I've always wanted to do but never had the courage to do? Pretty sure I mentioned this last video, but like I do want to go skydiving at some point. And it's not like I'm like scared to go. It's just like I just haven't been like,
The opportunity has not.
here's the date. Here's like who I'm going with. Like here's how much it's gonna cost. It's just been like it's like something I kind of want to do, but not something.
You're not going to
I'm,
make
like,
an effort right
in
now.
a rush to do. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
At some point, I do want to do
Good
that.
question. I like that one. All right. Oh, you.
I got all the questions. Oh, this dude gave us a question last video too. This guy or girl or yeah, this person gave us a question. Love to love you, baby. Asks us, hi guys. If you had to work in a zoo, which department would you choose?
I love these questions. These are good.
I don't know if I'm totally familiar with all the different departments in a zoo. Is it like they have it broken out like by animals, or is it like?
Yeah, I would say so. I would work with the penguins. Penguins are like my favorite animal.
We've talked about this before. Yeah, penguins are sick.
I love to,
I love
like, and the
penguins.
seals. I would love to work in the marine
Yeah.
area.
Yeah,
How about you, boss?
I think.
Probably the gorillas because they kind of like match
Gorillas-
your body shape more. I can see you just lifting dumbbells with them.
Gorillas would be dope. Gorillas would be really cool.
Would you not
I
lift
think.
with them?
What am I gonna do? Bring dumbbells into the gorilla enclosure?
Yes.
Dude, that would actually be hilarious.
That would be-
People walking by, like
You're just cranking.
that'd be
them up.
so funny. I'd probably go with the bears. Like
Really? Okay.
grizzly bears and polar bears, I think are just sick.
This is super cool.
I want like pipe dream, never gonna happen, but I want a pet grizzly bear so bad.
That would be pretty
Dude,
awesome.
okay, first of all, they start out, like they're this little cub or whatever, and then like they grow to like freaking 10 feet tall.
That could be an attack
Imagine someone
bear.
coming over to your house for the first time, open the door, and there's just like this
Just
gigantic
giant ass
bear.
bear just greeting them.
Yeah, I mean, like you got to keep them like domesticated, like they got to be friendly. And
I just don't know
kind
if
of
that's
stuff, too.
possible, but
I don't
yeah.
know if it is either. It's a pipe dream, but
I like that
if
though.
I'm ever
That's
rich
cool.
beyond my wildest dreams, I'm getting a pet grizzly bear.
All right, Bill Rosser. Hope I said that right. How would you describe your perfect life partner? someone that is loyal, someone that makes you laugh, someone that's fun to be with, someone that has some common interests.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, simple as that. How about
Short,
you?
sweet, and to the point. I think this is gonna be the third time we've answered basically the same question.
Have we?
Very similar.
It's similar.
We talked about this a little bit last
It's
video.
similar.
I'm drawing like a
I think
blank right
the
now.
questions in the last one, what qualities are you looking for?
Yeah.
And this one was how would you describe them?
Yeah.
Because it's slightly different.
Yeah. I think actually one that's coming to mind right now is like the opinions of my close female friends matter a lot to me. Like as far as my guy friends go, I don't really give a shit. I'm like, I just don't. But I mean, yeah, like my close female friends, because they're the ones, they've got like much better judges of character too. So
I like
yeah.
that.
Go back and watch the Q&A video that we did before.
Because I'm pretty sure you gave that same answer. I'm getting,
We
getting a
both-
little deja vu.
We both dove very deeply into this topic at the end.
There's
of
a
that
lot
video.
of diving. There was
It's the last like 3 or
Lot
4
of-
minutes of that
a
video.
lot
so
of
go back and
swimming.
check
There was
that
some
out if you wanna-
drowning.
There was some drink. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
I see.
Yeah, fuck that. Which one do you want to go to? That one? Okay.
Yeah.
That's the same one. That's also, yep, that's the
That's
one that we just saw.
definitely the same one.
This is why we should just go to the actual like page instead of you screenshotting them and sending them to me.
Okay, we're gonna go
just
to the
pull
page.
the actual post up. Hit the home button. That wasn't even funny. What are you laughing at?
You made a weird noise.
All right, timeout. So, all right. So this series of questions is from Steve Banye. How would you pronounce that?
Steve Banye.
We're probably butchering that. I'm
We're
so
butchering
sorry, Steve. We need a
everyone's
timeout
names.
though because this is by far like we gotta give you a round of applause, Steve. This
Okay,
is-
those questions were amazing.
honestly
You're very
impressive.
organized.
So he's got 3 questions specifically for Brandon and 3 specifically for me. So
I was
Steve,
really impressed with that.
Steve,
Thank
you took some time with this, so
Yes,
I'm
thank
very
you.
very impressed with this too. So let's go.
Do you want to ask me mine? I'll ask you yours. But
Yeah,
we'll
so
switch
let's
every
go.
other.
Yeah, we'll do every other.
All right.
All right. So, Brandon, looking at where you are in your life right now, what is the most profound life lesson you've learned, and what have you learned from it?
To not second guess your past decisions, because you wouldn't be where you are today if you didn't make those decisions. So when I finally let go of like the past things I've done instead of reliving them, or like, should I have broken up with this ex? If I would have done this differently, I wouldn't be where I am if I didn't do everything the way that happened. So I feel like one little thing could have changed my whole life. So I feel like I'm exactly where I need to be.
So don't worry about the what ifs.
Don't worry about the what ifs. Just
I like
do
that.
what you feel is
I like
right.
that.
Do what you feel is right.
That's
in the moment.
solid. So I know this isn't my question, but mine would be when you're hammered drunk and someone says, "Who wants shots?" Do not raise your hand.
This is why he didn't ask you the question.
I
Ryan.
know.
Alright. You reached the 3-plate club. Congrats.
Thank you, Steve. So hold on, let me explain that quick. So, Steve follows me on Instagram, so thank you for doing that, Steve. Anyone who doesn't, at Ryan Thomas 27, no H in Thomas. I post almost all gym stuff though, so if you don't like gym stuff, you can't follow.
post almost once a year.
You do? Are you talking about what?
No, I was talking about mine. I post like once a year.
okay.
I haven't been posting.
I think you're talking about me. I was like, yeah, kind of. But yeah, so I threw up on my Instagram story. I think it was a couple weeks ago.
You found it on your Instagram story?
No.
Threw up.
I did have a snap story a few years ago of me doing that though. I had so I finally hit 315 on the bench press, and I've been trying to hit that for a long time. So of course I had to share. So Steve, thank you for paying attention to that. Okay, go ahead.
What is your next goal you are going to set for yourself, and how do you plan on achieving it? P.S. Don't forget leg day.
The way that I've kind of always looked at hitting new PRs is I don't really care about where I'm at strength wise. I care much more about the way that I look. Like I'd rather look like I can bench 500 pounds than actually be able to.
Because when are you going to actually need to do that in real life?
Right, but I mean strength, yes, definitely is important too. So I think specifically with that, it's all my mindset has always been whenever I hit a new weight on something, doesn't matter if it's squats, deadlifts, or bench press, it's always, okay, what's the next notch? Like, as soon as I hit 315, my first thought was, I can't wait to hit 325.
Really?
And like squatting a couple weeks ago, I hit 355. My next thought was, I can't wait till I hit 365. Back to Brandon. Brandon, what is one lie that you've told that you have regretted? I'm glad he has to do this because I can't think of one.
Yikes.
I'm sure there's been plenty, but for me,
You think so?
For me, for sure.
I don't think I have any.
You got to give him something. Can't just be like, I don't know.
Can you give one?
Jake, what's a lie you've told you've regretted?
That you're not balding.
That you're not balding?
No, you're not balding.
What lie have you told him?
How about just a lie you've told? We'll make this way easier.
Sorry, I can't hang out right now. I tell that probably 6 times a week.
Do you really?
Yeah, I cancel plans a lot. Majority of the time, it's just because I just want to be alone. That was really dark. Sorry.
I mean, well, everybody needs that alone time though. Like,
Yeah, I get drained very easily.
It's tiring when you're around people like 24/7.
Honestly, though, every time if I've ever canceled on you was legit reason. It's not because I just wanted to be alone.
Okay. This next question might get a little touchy. I don't want to upset anybody.
Have you ever been in a conversation with someone who made a homophobic comment, and did you say anything or not?
I mean, I know I have, but I'm drawing a bit of a blank with like a specific time. Out of the times that probably has happened, it's been more of like a lighthearted joke, and I understand like that is still something that is homophobic. Wow, I'm butchering this. If like, let's say you and I are working out together and like somebody says like a homophobic slur to you, I'm fucking just, dude, done. I'm like dead fucking serious. I'll go to jail for it. Brandon, what is the best thing that has happened to you today or this week, and why was it so special?
What is the...
What?
I went to the doctors for the 15th time this year, and because I was worried because I had this lump in my neck, right? And they like...
Yeah, you told me about that.
They didn't biopsy it, but they did a CT. They like really in-depthly looked, and from where it was where it is today, it's exactly the same. They said we can guarantee it's not cancer or anything serious.
That's awesome.
So that was the greatest news of the week. My anxiety went...
Dude, that's sweet. Congrats.
So thank you. So I'm
That's
very happy.
All right, hit me.
All right. Has anyone ever bullied you, and if so, how did it affect you or change your view of the world?
It's a good question. I mean, I probably went through some of it when I was younger, like elementary school time, because like I was always like one of the smallest kids in my class, and like I was always short, I was always scrawny, so like I probably went through it at a time, but I think ultimately it like toughened me up too. Like, I mean, I think now it's like it's so hard to offend me. Like it's really, really hard to get.
And if someone does, you're gonna beat their ass.
Yeah.
So it's
Plus, like, I mean, I think that helps now too, because like some of the jokes that again, like me and my friends make towards each other, you would think we hate each other, but like we laugh it off.
That's just what it is.
That's just it's just boys being boys.
Someone has to really just come for you that you
Yeah.
don't know, like just some stranger just. Yeah, I feel that.
Mm-hmm.
Or that chick that checked us in at the gym.
Oh God, yeah, okay.
She was the worst.
Was that an okay answer?
Mm-hmm. No, really good.
Okay.
Thank you so much for those questions.
Yeah, Steve, A+ work there. Okay, let me just read this quick. Okay, there's a lot of them there. All right, cool. All right, so last series of questions here.
All right, last series of questions from EBIVJDE1. All right, so I think some of these are pertain to the mukbang videos. So I'm just going to quickly touch on that. What is a mukbang? A mukbang is eating on camera and just chatting. It's basically as simple as that.
I had to ask that question last video.
You
too.
did, yeah.
I was like, I don't really know what this is.
You said, who is the young lady in the back seat of the third mukbang? That was Lara's neighbor, also one of our good friends, Tiffany.
Yeah, I didn't watch that one.
You didn't?
I don't watch any of your videos I'm not in. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm sorry.
Ouch. Okay. Is there anything different now in your faith life that has changed from, say, 5 years ago before you became a celebrity? I'm not a celebrity at all. But I want you to answer that one too. Has anything changed faith-wise? I know the two things: don't talk about politics, don't talk about religion.
Yeah, I guess it would have been like right around 5 years ago. So like the school that I went to was a private Catholic college. Mm-hmm. So like I went public school before that. So this was the first time we like actually had like a theology class where we were studying different things, and it's just like it wasn't specifically with Catholicism, even though it was a Catholic school. Like we dove into like all like the big ones. So like it was kind of cool for me to like, I guess, kind of learn about some of the other philosophies.
It's so
them.
interesting.
And like yeah, like I guess I didn't realize this, but like I remember I learned like in that class that the religion of Islam is like their like main core value is peace, which with all the negative stereotypes about them in the world, like you would never guess that.
And that was the
it just kind of like opened my eyes a little bit. And there's tons of other examples like that, but I mean that was
It's nice to actually go in and like get the concrete details and facts rather than just judging based off of stuff you hear from other people. I like that. But how has it changed, like, from now?
That's really it. I mean, I haven't really... Yeah, I mean, I guess that's kind of it. I don't really know what else to say with that.
I pray a lot more. I trust a lot more than I did. I just accept a lot more. It's as simple as that.
Solid.
All right. Thank you guys so much for these wonderful questions.
Is that it?
I think so. I'm sad because I wanted to just keep going.
Dude, I kind of did too.
I'm all pumped up.
We flew through that.
We did really good.
Are you sure there's no more? All right, thank you guys for watching. If you're not already, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell button notification, toss this video a like, and you know we're ready for ideas. So if you got any ideas you want to see us do something, throw it in the comments. Let us know.
Yeah, thank you so much. Have a great day.
Oh, and follow us on Instagram too.
Yeah, I'll post maybe one more the time this year.
Yeah.
Ryan posts a lot.
On my, I'm very active on the stories, but like the actual posts, I don't do very often.
He dives deep into the DMs.
What?
I don't know.
I dive deep in the deep. No, I don't.